folks, it's me, Michael Bach, your diversity dude, and it's time for another episode of Monday Morning Musings. And yes, I do know it's Tuesday. Thank you for pointing it out. But as you'll see in a second, I had a very good reason why I wanted to wait to record my video. First off, I need to slap myself on the wrist because last week I forgot to wish all of my Jewish friends Shag Samesh or Happy Hanukkah because it was Hanukkah. It was the first day of Hanukkah last Monday. Stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. Yesterday, of course, was the last day of Hanukkah. So to my Jewish friends, again, Shag Samesh, I hope you had a wonderful Hanukkah season. Now, to the reason why I didn't record my video yesterday is because the Ontario Human Rights Commission released a report yesterday on racial profiling with the Toronto Police Service, and I wanted to talk about it. They examined a whole bunch of things, including cases by the Special Investigations Unit, or SIU, between 2000, 2006, and 2013 and 2017. And they found some pretty staggering things. First and foremost, a Black person or person from Black Afro-Caribbean communities in this city is almost 20 times more likely to be shot and killed by police than a white person. 20 times. Here, let me run down the numbers for you. They found that Black people were made up 25.4% of SIU investigations, 28.2% of police use of force cases, 36% of police shootings, 61.5% of police use of force cases resulting in civilian death, and 70% of police shootings resulting in civilian death. Now, before you're thinking, oh yeah, well, Black people are more violent and they carry guns. Not quite. They also found that in police shootings, 20% of white people were carrying guns versus 11.1% of Black civilians. It's also worth noting that Black people in the city of Toronto make up only 8.8% of the population. I'd love to tell you that these numbers are surprising. They're not. They're quite stunning. They're quite what I expected. Maybe a little higher than I expected, but they're as bad as I expected. And why I think it's important to talk about this. First of all, I'm really pleased that the OHRC has shone a light on this. And, this really puts the onus on the Toronto Police Service to do something about this. They need to examine these results and take this seriously. But so does every police service in the country. We've worked with a lot of police services, and this sort of issue is not unique to the Toronto Police. There are police services across this country that shall remain nameless, but you remain nameless, but you know who you are. You need to take these issues seriously. You're making police decisions, judgment calls based on fiction, not on fact, based on the color of a person's skin. So it's time for police services across this country to wake up and address these issues. I'm going to post a link down in the body of this video. I would encourage you to read the article, but then read the report. Educate yourself on these issues and make sure you understand what's going on, not just if you're a resident of Toronto, but anywhere in the country. That's it for me. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I will see you next Monday, not Tuesday, for another episode of Monday Morning Musings.